Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is time for Tarot-Scopes. This is the Tarot-Scope for the sign of Aquarius. That's Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising for the month of May 2024. Now, of course, Aquarius is a Uranus-ruled sign, and Uranus is in Taurus. And actually, this month, um, the sun does make a conjunction to Uranus, and that it increases the energy of Uranus and Taurus. We can always expect the unexpected with Uranus, and of course, this is nothing new to you because Uranus has been in Taurus um, since 2018, I think it is. And so your ruling planet in the most earthly sign has been very ground shaking for most people, and certainly for yourself as well. And so your ruling planet gets a boost from the sun. Now, last month we had Jupiter in Taurus make a conjunction to Uranus in Taurus, and so we had an opening, an awakening of sorts in April, and of course April was a very active, both astrological month and as far as consciousness goes, pretty wild opening of consciousness kind of play a month. And here we are now. We're in May, and we're moving forward. Of course, May is a time when we start to plant the seeds and we start to work the soil. And whether we're actually doing that in our own gardens or we're sort of planning for the kinds of things that we want to plant in our lives to manifest in the fall when we can reap our harvest, we're concentrating on that as well. What I've done is I've selected a crystal card. This is from the Crystal Ally deck. This is the book that comes with the deck. It's by a woman named Naisha Ashian. It's a great deck. And so I selected a card before we started, and I selected selenite, which is the crystal of the higher self. This is an air vibration crystal, and I couldn't think of actually a better crystal for Aquarius. And I usually have my selenite here. I don't know what happened to it. I was going to show you the selenite that I always keep next to me, but for some reason, it's probably still around. Doesn't go very far. So let me read you about selenite, what it says about selenite. Okay. In this deck, it's called part of the wind element, which is actually the air element. Let me higher self. The chakra for you this month is the crown, Sahasrara, and your affirmation is, I am a reflection of the divine spirit. I am a reflection of divine spirit. Okay, let me just fix my little outfit here. All right, so it says, selenite is the doorway through which the vibration of your higher self can enter into your consciousness, physical body, and energy systems. The importance of connecting with your higher self does not lie in its ability to take you out of this level of experience. In fact, its importance lies in its capacity to bring your highest possible consciousness down into the physical level. When you connect to your higher self, your physical body and your physical manifestation become tools for divine expression in your life. Your higher self is sending you a message that a soul level event, opportunity, or choice is at hand. Pay close attention to the placement of this card. Well, we only picked one card, so that's a little less important. Let's see. Wherever this card appears, it is a signal that your higher self is attempting to direct you down a new road that will better enable you to fulfill your soul purpose for this life. The best way to receive your higher self's direction is to sit in meditation and open yourself to receive your higher self and soul level energy. Then be aware of your gut feelings and the opportunities or new directions that may arise. Selenite may also be alerting you that it is time to develop further the physical vehicle you inhabit so that it can embody the greater quality and quantity of energy that your higher self, that is your higher self vibration. You may need to change your diet, exercise habits, or other lifestyle choices, which may be affecting your ability to carry energy through your physical being. Selenite is encouraging you to receive your higher self into the physical level, not to escape the physical body. Prepare your physical temple for the attunement to more refined vibrations. More refined vibrations. And of course, now that Pluto, oh dear, sorry about that. Now that Pluto is in your sign, I think I like this light better, but I know you can't really see. Hold on 1 second. I somehow shut my light off here. Okay, there we go. Was that a message from Spirit or what? Turn on the light. Okay, I'm going to be using the Good Tarot for your reading. Whoops. And let's see what your Tarot-Scope says. So we're doing what is the sign of Aquarius need to be aware of in the month of May 2024. Let's see what comes up, guys. Just a couple more quick shuffles. This is for Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a good idea to just, check all that. Check your rising, if you know it, and your Sun, if you're an Aquarius, or even if you have an Aquarius. All right. One more? Okay. All right. We begin with the world. The world. We are the world. We are the children. The world. The world is a card associated with endings and new beginnings. And so we have reached a new level of consciousness. We've reached a new level, a new vibrational level. We went through a giant transformational process, as I said, in April. And so we're sitting here in May with this sort of new world ahead of us. Let's see the challenge. The Eight of Earth, this is as a challenge card, this speaks to me of finding your the challenge in this new earth is to find your work, the work that makes your heart sing, the work that will bring the most benefit to you and to the planet. So the challenge is finding work that you love, uh, perhaps creative, and work that you don't mind doing. Certainly, the more you do something, the better you get at it, and that is the challenge. Um, in this new vibrational state, what I would say is that you don't want to be doing stuff that you don't want to do. Honestly, the things that you can't put yourself 100% into. That's where you need to put your energy when it comes to your work, I think. Let's look at the in the past. I mean, at the bottom of this, we have the Eight of Fire. Here, this is really sort of putting out The Eight of Fire speaks of messages and information coming in very quickly. In this deck, we have a woman on the back of a panda, actually. Of course, the panda is symbolic of the yin and the yang and the balance that it takes. And pandas aren't very fast, so this is a slow sort of rising up. These are, what are these things called? Those lanterns, they're like Chinese lanterns. They put a little a candle in it, and then it goes up into the air. So this is about putting your intentions out there, being aware of also what you're putting out there. In the past, we have the Hierophant. This is the wisdom that you've accrued from your previous experiences. It's also the wisdom you've accrued from your previous lifetimes. Okay, so that's in the past, a very powerful card. So you have all the tools that you need. We have the Eight of Air in the sky. You notice all the eights here? Eight is as you sow, so shall you reap. This is this in the sky can be, the Eight of Air is sometimes this feeling that you're restricted in some way, or that you're that things are, there's a lot of a sense of there can be fear with the Eight of Air. So I think what this is actually saying is actually not to be fearful, to take a look at. I feel like there's a sense of dissolution of the old ways, and you need to take a higher perspective on that. You need to see that from a higher perspective. The things that are falling away and falling apart, you need to and if anybody can do a higher perspective, it's Aquarius. So, ooh, and we have the six of the sixth card, lovers card in this deck. This is about choices and the choices that you make. And understanding that you always have a choice to follow your soul's guidance or to not. Of course, it's generally better to go along with the soul, because the soul has that higher perspective, right? The soul has that higher perspective. I think this also wants you to know that you do have some angels on your side, if you're worried about such things. How it's seen from the outside, that it is time. It's inevitable, and it's time to wake up to our own divinity here, to work up to our own soul's path. Domestic situation, balance. The scales are getting balanced if there's been a legal issue for you, Aquarius, especially if it's a legal issue surrounding your home or your domestic situation. That will come to a decision will be made, and it will be a just decision. Hopes and fears, strength. You hope you have the strength. You do. You do. Don't worry about that. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. New start, a new project, new creativity, new financial opportunities. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. Temptation. Do not be tempted by greed. So one of the things I said is that you want to pick something that's going to make your heart sing. You might be offered a very lucrative situation, but really think about, not to say not to take a lucrative situation if it's something you enjoy, but don't let the lure of the lure of the sensual desires, or the lure of more than you, maybe even more than you need. But with opportunity comes responsibility, and with opportunity comes the test. Can you stay connected to your light? Can you stay connected to your light? Let's see what's underneath it. We have the Star, which is your card, Aquarius. So that's hope. For happiness, 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So we have the 10 and the Ace, okay, along with the Star card. So happiness can be yours. Happiness can be yours. So if you're wondering about that, you can have it. There's a decision that needs to be made. You're going to be asked to make it this month. Things are going to even out. Justice comes. There's new opportunities, but you do have to be careful about who's offering those opportunities to you. The temptation card is the devil in this deck. And it doesn't mean that new opportunities are necessarily bad opportunities, but it feels like new opportunities, you'll be tested around them. You'll be tested. You'll be tempted to go back to a different, an old way of being, maybe, or you'll be tempted to follow the money. And it's more important, really, to be happy. Okay. Because poverty is not happy. It's not a happy place either. So, but all right. So that's what I see, guys. Hopefully you find that helpful. If you would like, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber and you subscribe, that's helpful. I do have, I do personal readings. They are a combination of astrology, numerology, and Kabbalah. You can check out my other videos on this channel about how I do those readings. The in the news segments are a good place to look. If I do these, I do personal readings. As I said, I offer a 90-minute and 60-minute personal readings. There is a link below for that. If you would like to support my work, I do have a Patreon page. And yeah, that's what I want to say. Okay, guys, have yourself a great month. Like and subscribe if you would. And I will see you again next month for the Tarot Scopes for the month of June. Until then, namaste.